Clifford the Big Red Dog, the one show that came out 25 years ago. So I'm hoping that the live action movie that came out 4 years ago would definitely be as good as much as a childhood memories, which is other than Clifford the Big Red Dog. Like how on earth you gonna screw up the biggest dog in the planet? Let's check it out. Holy moly, macaroni and cheese. That is not Clifford the Big Red Dog. You know what this would remind me of? This is kind of remind me of the skit to one of the second worst shows from Cartoon Network behind with Teen Titans Go, which is none other than Mad, which is none other than a Cloverfield. Hello fellas, what the search? My name is Nick Hicks Studio Lounge Hill, and before we talk about this peak movie, let's talk about this first, and then we're gonna talk about this peak movie, and tomorrow we'll be talking about this. And I got a lot to say about that stinker right there tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I can think about it, but maybe pretty soon. Maybe tomorrow. Anyway, so today I'm about to do a movie rant on the one movie that based on the 2000 animated jam, which is none other than Clifford the Big Red Dog. God, mercy's on us all. Anyway, I was not excited about this film to begin with. Not ever since I saw the first look on the internet, and oh my god, they made my boy Clifford horrifying. Like seriously, how on earth we go to the 2000 version, which is the very cutest dog I ever seen, and yet we turn him into a horrifying dog. Oh my goodness, this is not Will the Dead Go to die. Okay, that was a bad comparison. That is a very bad comparison. Let's not talk about that film ever again. Yeah, you already know what's my opinion on Will the Dead Go to die. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Anyway, so what do I think about this movie? Well, before we talk about this movie, let's talk about this Rotten Tomato first. And then we're going to talk about the IMDb rating, the box office, the reward, and then we can talk about the movie. But first, let's talk about the Rotten Tomato. They give this film a 58% on Rotten Tomato for the critic, and however, this film got a 94% for the audience. I was originally going to freak out and say, oh heck no, but that would be opinion bashing, which I promise you guys, I won't be just like in 2021. When I was being I can't say that word. Like being dumb. Honestly, I don't want to be a dumb head because of fact. Oh, wait a minute. Is that bad word? Oh, hold on a minute. Being a crap hole. Yeah, crap hole. Honestly, I don't want to be like a crap hole when I bash people's opinion back in 2021. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. Let's not talk about that. Anyway, so if you like Clifford the Big Red Dog, I can hang your opinion. But for me, this film just ain't my thing. And this has got to be one of the most overrated movies that came out 4 years ago. And that's a fact. And of course, this film got a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb. And this film got a 55 rating on that random website, which I don't know. I just don't normally get on a daily basis. And of course, this film did okay at the box office, which did pretty good, but pretty meh at the box office because this film came out on Paramount Plus in the theater and Paramount Plus. Which that was the stupidest idea because Disney Plus did it and HBO Max did it, but yet Paramount Plus wanted to do the same darn thing. And of course, Peacock did it. I am so glad that Netflix refused to do that. But however, they did that years ago, so that's true. And of course, Internal beat Clifford the Big Red Dog at the box office, which is well deserved. Thank God, hallelujah. And now people definitely agree with me that Internals is a much better, well-made movie more than Clifford the Big Red Dog. And yeah, sure, I have a problem with Internals, like some of the character, like a cameraman. Like, they have no purpose to be in that film. And of course, the pacing can be really slow and very meh at the same time because pretty boring every single time they do some slow scenes. So yeah. Anyway, so Internals, even it has some flaws, but Internals is much better than Clifford the Big Red Dog. So I'm probably Lembo I Struck Back will definitely agree with me. Even you're not a huge fan of Internals, but please say this to me. Internals way better than Clifford the Big Red Dog, and always will. Even this film did pretty bad at the box office, and you already know what the history is. And of course, this film got a reward. This film got a Kids' Choice Reward for the nomination for favorite movie. Oh heck no, I would have watched Shang-Chi and No Time to Die better than watching this stinker. And of course, this film got a Sunset Film Reward Festival, got a nomination for Best Family Film. Yeah, I have nothing to say about it, so let's move on. So, what do I think about this movie? This film was absolutely god-awful, but I promise you guys I won't take this film way to the extreme, because I already know that some people say, oh my goodness, quit taking this film way to the extreme. Well guys, I have to do it for comedy purposes, but if you want to see a movie rant of me not taking it too seriously, well, you're about to get one for my pleasures for you guys. Even I want to tear this movie apart and give this film as a lowest rating, but I might be too nice about this film, giving one positive, just one. At least the character played by John Cleese is the only character I like in the entire movie. And of course, the visuals sometimes can be really cool. Well, instead of the Clifford design, which you already know what that is. And that's it. The rest of the film all completely bored-fest and completely generic. The story is absolutely the most generic and cliche typical family film that you can watch for your whole family. Like how on earth we go to a way better movie, which is another the mature version Machine, which is a way better family movie, and now we go to Clifford the Big Red Dog. If you want to watch a way better Paramount movie that came out the exact same year, just go watch Paw Patrol the movie. Paw Patrol the movie is way better than this piece of stinker crap. But at least it's way better. Oh, wait a minute. Does that one movie of the samurai starting Michael Cera and Samuel L. Jackson came out the exact same year? I honestly don't care, and I honestly don't give a darn. So, next. Anyway, so the characters is absolutely god-awful. Well, even I like John character in this film, but the rest of the character are completely horrible. Like Emily, what's this actress is, honestly? Oh yeah, this is the same actress that she was in that one Christmas film, which I actually enjoy. How on earth we go to her character in the Christmas movie, and now we go into this movie? I'm very sorry, Camp, but this has got to be one of the worst performances that you ever did. That you ever did in your entire life. And of course, you got Uncle Chase. You got Uncle Chase, played by the same actor that he was in Jungle Cruise. Oh heck no. How on earth we go to Jungle Cruise and now we go to Clifford the Big Red Dog? I'm very sorry, but this has got to be one of the worst performances that Jack ever did. And let's get the worst character of the movie, which is none other than the villain, played by Tony. Tony, what in the living sitch are you doing this movie? No. How on earth we go to him as Forky and now we go to him as a generic villain? Yeah, you already know what's my opinion. You already know what's my thought on the villain, which I don't want to take him too seriously, but if you want me to, I'll do it in a minute. And of course, you got the visual of the movie. Well, even I like some of the visual, but look at the design. What they did to my boy, Clifford. This is the most horrifying dog I ever seen in live action form. That is not Clifford, that is a Clifford Field. Get it? Like Cloverfield, Clifford, mixed together, you got Clifford Field. Oh, come on now, that was a terrible joke. That was from Culture Knuckle Man, for God's sakes. And of course, the climax was really a anti-climax. I gotta say, it's an anti-climax, so yeah. And of course, the ending is completely generic cliche. It's all about Clifford got saved, yada yada. And of course, the character is so happy and all, and Clifford was showing this thing. And please don't tell me that is the most generic ending I ever seen for a family movie. Well, like I said, at least it's way better than having your ending of the dance sequence. We already have that for the Emoji Movie. Oh my god. You know what? Let's get the ending of the video before I get triggered on the Emoji Movie. Yeah, flick that movie in the A. So overall, guys, Clifford the Big Red, horrifying, it has got to be one of the top 10 worst movie based on the cartoon, and it has got to be one of the most overrated film that came out in 2021. If you want to watch a way better family film instead of Clifford the Big Red Dog, or like Clifford the Big Red Fake Dog, you ask me, just go watch Encanto. Just go watch Raya and the Last Dragon. And if you want to watch a way better live action adaptation based on the cartoon, go watch Tom and Jerry the movie. And yes, sure, people don't like Tom and Jerry the movie because it's from the director who brought you Wire On. But I gotta say, which film that you prefer? Spaceship: A New Legacy, Tom and Jerry the movie, or Clifford the Big Red Dog? Mark my word, I prefer to Warner Animation Group movie, which is better than Tom and Jerry the movie and Spaceship: A New Legacy. Who agreed with me that Spaceship: A New Legacy is a much better family movie, more than seeing a minute of this freaking movie? Yeah, you already know. You already know what's my thought on this film. It's freaking 1 out of 10. It's the worst movie, and this film is well deserved a seal of Nick Cage Studio Lounge garbage. And now you excuse me, I will be talking about a much better Paramount movie, not this. So yeah, Clifford the Big Red Dog, you're an imposter. Sorry guys, so that was my movie rant on the imposter, which is another than Clifford the Big Red Dog, which I already know that imposter is really a bad word to say, but I don't care. But honestly, this film is imposter, it's imposter, it's imposter, she go. Anyway, so let's not say that again because all us we're gonna be off topic much. So you guys, so I was planning to gonna do my movie review on this peak movie right there, but apparently I will be doing live stream, so I will be doing this like later on tonight. So yeah, don't respect this. You know what? I might get this over with because it will be a 2-hour live stream of me talking about Final Destination. So stay tuned for my movie review after I upload this. Stay tuned for my movie review on Mission Impossible Fallout leading up to the Final Awakening. And tomorrow, oh my lord, stay tuned for my movie rant on Playing with Fire. Yeah, this is even worse than Clifford the Big Red Dog, which is not saying a lot because this film was really terrible, but at least it's way better, way more tolerable than Playing with Fire. More like Playing with Ponies because this film was the advertisement for My Little Ponies. Yeah, just because you have firemen in the movie, yeah, that doesn't mean that this film is peak. Oh heck no, this film did horribly by the critic and the audience, and why in the sitch that I have this film on DVD. Which honestly guys, I don't want to give it I don't want to give rid of that film on DVD because my mom got that. So gotta give my respect to my mom. So mom, thank you so much for that Playing with Fire DVD. Even I don't like the movie, but I'm still gonna keep it for Paramount collection. And that proves my point. Anyway guys, so that was my movie rant on this film, which is really imposter, which is better than Clifford the Big Red Dog. This film is imposter. Go! Anyway guys, so if you enjoyed this Clifford the Big Red horrifying, if you want to see more of this horrifying dog, since the dog from Will the Dead go to crap, so yeah. Please, I highly recommend you hit a subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family. And when this video over, I am not going to think about this movie. I'm not going to mention this movie. And the fact is, I am not going to rewatch this film ever again. Because every time I rewatch this film, it makes me want to cringe so hard. And of course, if you want to watch a way better Clifford movie, just go watch that one movie. Honestly, if you want to watch a way better Clifford movie, just go watch that Clifford really big movie. And yeah, sure, that film is not perfect. Oh, for God's sake, that film is way better than this one. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Cage Studio Lounge signing off, and hashtag not my Clifford. And that proves my point. And now you excuse me, I'll be talking about this film right now.